channel. So today I am so excited to be filming for you guys this video. First of all, I went and got my hair done yesterday. So freaking obsessed with it. Anyway, that's besides the point. Enough about me. Let's go on about this baby. So the day has come, it has passed, and the day that I have been waiting for since we heard about this palette has finally come. The Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe is finally here. It arrived yesterday when I came home from getting my hair done, and literally I just cannot. Can we just like maybe, why don't we just like put this on the wall here? Why don't, that would just be, and then like, oh, let's just do it, put that on the wall, and then when you want to use it, flip up. Alright, I'm getting ahead of myself. So today I want to go ahead and do an everyday look for you guys because I asked you guys on Instagram which you would prefer, and I agree with some of your comments. One of my followers say that, you know, a lot of people here on YouTube and Instagram are doing very colorful looks because they want to use the pop of colors in this palette, which I totally agree. I definitely want to do pops of colors with this, but I wanted to kind of do a everyday look for you guys, something that's a little bit smoky, but I really love the way that this makeup turned out. I love this palette. It was the first time I used it today, first time I touched the shadows, and I'm so obsessed with it. So I will let you guys know definitely on my Instagram, or I'm sure you'll know way before me, when this palette comes back in stock because it did sell out in a very short period of time. I'm very lucky that I got my hands on it. I'm thankful that I got one for myself, one from my kit, and I am so happy to share with you guys this look. Let me know in the comments down below what other looks you want to see me do with this palette. Like I said, I definitely want to do more of a smoky look with a pop of color. Like I have a look in mind that I want to do. So I think I might do that look next for you guys. I might film again tomorrow, whether it's a makeup tutorial or I think maybe like a 4th of July look. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what looks you'd like for me to do next with this palette. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and start off this everyday makeup look. Again, we're using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I first went ahead and primed my eyes already off camera. So first we're going to go ahead and go in with this shade. This is going to be our brow bone highlight. So I'm taking a Sigma E25 blending brush. I'm just going to go ahead and dust this right underneath the brow. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here, and this is going to be our transition shade. So I'm using my Morphe M330 brush. I'm just going to go ahead and place this right into the crease, just really making sure you blend it out. I'm a person that loves to layer eyeshadow, so we're going to be layering a bunch of eyeshadows today. So just get your hand ready to blend. Next, I'm going to go in with another blending brush. This is going to be my MAC 217 brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit more definition. So I'm taking the shade right below our transition shade and placing this right into the crease and just really blending it into the transition shade. You want to bring the shade up a little bit higher, but not as high as the transition shade. I'm pretty much just starting right in the outer corner of my eye and then blending it inward, going in windshield wiper motions and circular motions. Just taking my blending brush again, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that all the shadows are nice and blended. Now just to go ahead and add a little bit more warmth to this look, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here, and I'm going to first add this right into my outer corner, just like this, and then I'm going to slowly blend it into my crease. Kind of blending it right on top of that shade that we just put down. And again, when we go back and kind of blend it out, then everything's going to be blended together, and it's just going to add more warmth and dimension to this look. Then for the lid shade, I'm going to be using my MAC 242 brush, and I'm going to go in with, I think, this shade right here. We're going to go ahead and place this just right on the lid. Oh god, that's so beautiful. I think I'm going to go ahead and intensify the lid shade a little more. So I'm just going to go ahead and wet my brush with my MAC Fix Plus and dip right back into that shadow. I'm just going to go ahead and just intensify the lid shade even more. Once you let that dry a little bit, we're going to go ahead and add more shadows. I just want to go ahead and just really kind of blend those shadows out a little bit more so they blend into each other. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and add a dark kind of brown in the outer corner to just go ahead and define the eye look a little more. So I'm going with this Morphe M222 brush, 3-2s, and I'm taking this dark shade right here, and we're just going to start to blend this right in the outer corner. I will go back with my blending brush and blend it out even more, just to kind of place it right in that outer corner. I'm also going to kind of blend it in a little bit so that the shadow blends in a little bit more. I think I might add another shadow just to lighten up the center lid just a little bit, because this is just an everyday look, so I want to keep it simple but glam. I'm going to go ahead and add another shadow right in the center, so I'm going to take the shadow right next to it, and I'm going to take that same MAC 242 brush that's damp. We're just going to go ahead and place this right in the center of the lid, and that is going to help blend these shadows into each other a little more, and it's just going to give that pop to your eye. So it makes your eyes actually look a little bit bigger. As you can see, this is with the shadow on and this is without. I just think it just makes your eyes pop, and we're just going to go ahead and place this right in the center. Kind of taking the side of your brush and blending it into the original shade that we put down. And then going back with that same MAC brush, the 3-2s brush, I'm going to go ahead back with that brown, just add a little bit more right to that outer corner. And I'm going to start to blend this out a little bit more with that shadow, as well as bring it into the crease just a little bit. And then back with my blending brush just to blend that out. Alright, I don't really want to do wing, like I feel like I don't do winged liner as much anymore, but I want to go ahead and create a line just so that the false lashes blend in a little bit better, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out into the lower lash line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first go in with my LA Girl Fine Line liquid liner. I'm just going to go ahead and create a line from the inner corner right to about where the brown eye shadow kind of starts, and then I'm going to go ahead and just blend it, I'm going to blend the liner into the rest of this look. I may go in with like a little bit of black just to smoke out that outer corner just a little bit. So as you can see, I just created a very thin line, but it is pronounced, and I think it just really makes the eyes pop even more. So now I'm going to go ahead and blend that black liner into the look even more. So I'm going to go ahead and take the black in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and taking my Sigma pencil, this is the E30 brush, I'm just going to go ahead now and just really kind of blend the liner into this look. And then I'm going to go back in with that brown shadow and just blend that black into the brown a little bit, so everything is nice and blended together. So for lashes today, I think I'm going to use these lashes. They're very wispy, as you can see. These are the Lily lashes in the style Opulence. I actually got these at like Christmas, and I have not worn them yet. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put these on. I'm going to apply them off camera, and then I'm going to go through doing my foundation with you guys and my face products and everything like that. Alright, so as you can see, we applied the lashes, and I am obsessed with these lashes. They're so beautiful. They're so natural and wispy for every day, so I think they go perfect with this look. If you want to go ahead and do a little bit more of a dramatic eyelash, of course you can. I feel like this look is so universal and simple that you can really honestly do any kind of lash that you want, but I wanted to keep it very simple and everyday. So these are the lashes that I went with. Off camera, while I applied my lashes, I actually went ahead and applied my face primer as well. I used my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I like to go ahead and apply this while I let the glue sit and get tacky for my lashes. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the face makeup. So for my foundation today, I'm going to be using my LC Micro Silk Foundation in the shade Sand. I've had one of my subscribers ask me to use this foundation for so long, and I am finally doing it today. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my face first with my concealer brush by Sigma. This is the F75, and after I've applied this, I'm going to go in with my Sigma beauty sponge. I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out. Pretty good match. Good job, Ashley. For my concealer today, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, which as you can see, I need a new one of. I'm actually going to go ahead and change it up on you guys today. I haven't done a liquid bronzer contour in a while, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do it for you guys today. I'm going to go in with my Giorgio Armani Summer Liquid Drops. I'm going to use, this is the Sigma 3D HD Precision Brush, and take some of this liquid bronzer and just go ahead and bronze up the face. I haven't done a liquid contour in a while, so I just wanted to kind of change it up a little bit on you guys and just kind of do something different. And then going back in with my sponge, I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and start to set everything. So I'm going to be using my No Color powder. This is the RCMA powder. I'm going to go ahead and just set everything under the eyes as well as the smile lines and all that fun stuff. I'm just going to kind of just add a good amount of powder, kind of like baking, you know what I mean? Just so I can let everything set really good. And once I think it's good and set, now I'm just going to go back with that same brush and just brush it all out. I think if you look through this room, there's probably a layer of powder on everything. I wouldn't doubt it. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and do my brows while I kind of let the powder sit for a minute. I'm going to just be using today my Sigma Brow Duo in medium. I feel like because it's summertime, and also because I did get a lighter hair color yesterday, I actually got just lighter, you know, pieces put in. I don't want to go too intense with my brows, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill them in lightly. So now we're going to go ahead and finish up the face with bronzers and contour. So I'm just going to go in today, since I already bronzed my face with my bronzing liquid bronzer. I'm just going to go in with my Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Palette. I'm going to go ahead and mix my two everyday shades and taking my Sigma Large Contour Brush. I'm just going to go ahead and chisel out the face. For blush today, I think I'm going to use Warm Soul by MAC. So I'm going to go with my Sigma Spotlight Duster. This is the F35, and apply this to the cheeks. Or I've seen Jaclyn and a couple people use the one shadow in this palette highlight that I use for my brow bone highlight, and I'm using my MAC. This is the M501 brush. I'm just going to go ahead and put this right on the tops of the cheeks. Okay, so now that our face makeup is on, now we're going to go ahead and finish up the eyes. So what I'm going to go ahead first and do is apply a little bit of that same highlighter that we just used right into that inner corner. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tightline my upper waterline. I'm going to be using my Tightline liner brush. This is the E16, and I'm going in with my Inglot Gel liner in number 77. I'm going to go ahead and tightline the upper waterline. I'm going to go ahead and use the same eyeliner and put this right in my waterline. Okay, and once we have that down, now I'm going to go ahead and take the same black in the palette, and I'm going to use my eyeliner. This is the Flat Definer brush by Sigma. I'm going to go ahead and take that black shadow and set the eyeliner in our waterline. So now we're going to go ahead and kind of create what we did on the upper lid. So I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here on my E30 pencil brush by Sigma and apply this right to the lower lash line. And then again, going in with a little bit more of that brown, I'm going to go ahead and place this right along the lower lash line as well. What I'm going to do is just going in with my same flat definer brush I used before, just a little bit of black eyeshadow, not too much. I'm just going to kind of go back and forth and blend this as close as I can to my waterline right on my lower lash line, just to kind of have that black just bleed over a little bit so that it's not so pronounced. Like the eyeliner, I feel like is just so pronounced, and I feel like it just makes your eyes pop, which is beautiful and I love that, but I just want to go ahead and just blend it out a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit more brown right to the outer corner of my eye and just blend it up slightly because I just want the whole look to come together a little bit better. And that is it for the eyeshadow. So I love the way this turned out. Okay, now last thing, I'm going to go ahead and apply a coat of mascara to the lower lashes. I'm using my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Alright guys, so to go ahead and finish up this look, we're going to go ahead and do the lips. So I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Lip Liner in Iconic Nude. I haven't used this lip liner in forever. It's my ride or die favorite lip liner. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to the lips. For lipstick, I'm going to go in with this one by Jouer. This is in the shade Buff. Just going back with my lip liner a little bit just to go ahead and blend that lip color in, but also to define my lips a little bit more. For lip gloss, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop lip gloss in the shade Fairy Floss.
Talk about where it's going wrong.